friends, how are y'all? And if you're new here, welcome. My name's Brandy and I follow WW. But so far in 2023, I am set to maintenance because I'm trying to focus this year on building lean muscle. But I'm still using WW to eat healthy, eat nutritious, and stay within my maintenance points. Okay, so let's make my coffee. Man, that sun's deadly today. Okay, I absolutely love this Smucker's sugar-free caramel. And I've tried the non-sugar-free one, and I prefer this one. It's just thicker. And 2 tablespoons is 90 points, but I use about a half a tablespoon. And if I remember right, it's like 1 or 2 points. That's a new bottle, I wasn't sure. And then I have some dark roast coffee, Starbucks. And some sugar-free caramel macchiato. For some reason, when I use this combination, I don't add almond milk like I usually do for some reason. And I always give it a little taste before I'm done just to make sure. Ah, it's running out. Yeah, that's so good. And then all I'm eating this morning are 2 muffins I made. These are banana nut muffins with just a little bit of chocolate morsels. They're so delicious. I've been making these for a while. They're made with sugar-free cake mix. And if you watch my last video, it should be my last. Asher James, go. Trying to sneak him a banana nut muffin. But if you watch my last video, it's a grocery haul and meal prep, and I meal prep these so you can go see how I did that. Really easy. And all these are, if you eat 1, it's 2 points, but if you eat 2, it's 5 points. So 5 points for this, and I think 2, but of course I'll put it up on the screen. So 7-point breakfast. And if you see behind me, there's food sitting out. I'm actually gonna prepare some of my dinner just so I can just throw the casserole in the oven tonight when I get home. So let's move over there and get started. Okay, so I am making stuffed zucchini boats. And I'm making quite a bit because I wanna make sure I have enough for leftovers. And when this cooks down, I think I calculated 2 per zucchini per person per meal, so there should be 8, I believe. Because when zucchini cooks down, it cooks down really small. And it's been a long time since we've had zucchini boats. I don't think I've ever made them since I've been on WW, but it used to be something I made just as a meal pretty regularly. Sorry, I can't talk this morning. I'm still sleepy. So once you get them all cut up in half, I'm going to try to scoop out the centers so the stuffing has somewhere to go. But I will say, sometimes that's not the easiest, but sometimes I actually end up kind of cutting it out. So let's see. Sometimes what I do, let me make sure you got a good view, is I'll just like kind of in the center go like that, and then my knife is like angled in. Yeah, so that I kind of cheat. So I'm not scraping it out with a spoon. So that makes a pretty good hollowed out area. So I'm just gonna put all these in a greased baking dish right here. Try to figure out what way they go best. So let me zoom through this. And I am eating my breakfast as I do it because, as always, I'm almost late to work. Okay, so with the insides, I'm actually not going to use it in the recipe. Instead, my dog is on a diet and eats vegetables, so that will be his. And the 7 of them, 7.5, actually filled up my pan. So this is all I'm going to make. And now looking at it, I'm sure 3 at a time will be enough for us. I don't know. Maybe I should go ahead and do these too. What do y'all think? I just didn't want to have another pan just for 2. I'll see. I'll look at, see how much filling I have, and if I have way too much, I'll go ahead and do those too. I'm gonna add a little bit of water and just microwave these for my dog later. Okay, and now for the topping. And I just have leftover ground turkey that's seasoned with taco meat. I cooked it earlier for another recipe and just used some for that recipe, and the rest is going to be used in this recipe. So that's why I'm measuring it, so I can figure out how much I have left. Because it's not 99% green, it's not 99% lean, it's 97, I think it's 97.3. Okay, so that's 13 ounces. And then again, I have leftover rice I also used earlier in the week. It's just jasmine rice. And so I'm gonna do this one in grams. And this is also, I can figure out the points later. 262 grams. And then to this, I'm gonna add some mushrooms. I just think it sounds good. And I like mushrooms and stuff like this, so. These are baby bellas, so I'm just gonna give these a rough dice and throw them in. And then I also have 52 grams of cheese I'm going to put in. And the last ingredient is this enchilada sauce from Trader Joe's, which I absolutely love. I'm going to put the entire bottle. So, let me get this cheese grated up in there. And try to stir it. I filled it pretty dang full. So I'm gonna add some of this, stir, and then add the rest of it. And this is, I can't remember exactly off the top of my head, but that whole bottle is not even a lot of points, so I love using it. Oh, I need to chop up this rice. Since it was in the refrigerator, it's hard. Oh, should have microwaved it for a sec, darn it. Oh well, it'll work, right? I'll make it work. You really can add whatever fillings you like in here. That's why stuff like this is so versatile. Usually we stuff peppers, but I don't know why. I was just, oh, the peppers haven't been looking very good in the store and I've been wanting them. So that's what made me think of, why don't I go back to stuff some zucchini? So that's kind of how this happened. And I knew I was gonna have some extra taco meat, so I was trying to figure out what I could do with it. So this was perfect, double duty. And now tonight's a workout, a long workout night. I think my workout's like over an hour. So that way I'll come home, pop this in the oven, go work out, and then it'll be ready to go by the time I'm done. Perfect. That's what you call setting yourself up for success. Okay, I'm gonna add the rest of the sauce. So there'll be 4 items to count points for: the enchilada sauce, the cheese, the rice, and the ground turkey. So of course I'll do the math and show it tonight. I'll put in the recipe, build the recipe with exactly what I used. I've been writing it down, but I can't imagine it's going to be very high in points. Okay, now let's stuff it. Oh, I am gonna salt and pepper these. And I did spray my pan with like non-stick cooking spray. You know what? I've decided I'm just going to add in, whoops, sorry about that. I'm just gonna add the other two on top, and we'll do like a double-decker layer. I don't think it'll hurt, so. Like that side will just have 3. And I'm too lazy to salt and pepper them. So that's it. Doesn't look very appealing, but it'll be yummy, I'm sure of it. I may do a side of corn. We'll see, probably not. And when I was filling them, I kind of realized I didn't even need to take the middles out. I could have just made it like a casserole, but it just gives you a little less zucchini because the zucchini releases a ton of water, so maybe it'll make it less watery as it cooks. I don't know, but if you're running short on time, you definitely don't have to cut off the centers to do something like this. Okay, I'm gonna cover it in foil and put it in my refrigerator, and tonight I'll bake it. Good morning, Rio. Good morning. Hi. Go eat your ball. Go eat your ball. So here is my lunch, and if you watch my last what I eaten today, I think I had the same thing. I apologize, but for lunch when I'm working, I really do just repeat my meals. So this is just a sandwich with light mayos and some lunch meat that I cut up myself. If you watch my last grocery haul and meal prep, I did that lunch meat. It's Sara Lee 45 calorie bread, some berries and strawberries, and then a bell pepper and mini Persian cucumber. And all in all, it's 6 points. 2 for the bread, 2 for the cheese, and 2 for the mayo. So here is my 4 o'clock snack. I'm quite hungry after my lunch. So just having a cup of tea with Twinings English and then some cinnamon drizzleicious, and these are 4 points. I had to check the nutrition facts. If you just scan them, they're 5. If you enter the nutrition, it's 4. Okay, friends, just got home from work, and I'm gonna put my oven on, and I'm gonna do it fairly low. I don't want 325. And that, I'm putting it low to heat up that casserole that we made this morning. I say we. I wish y'all were here helping me. But I'm just gonna pull the casserole out and put it in the oven. And I'm actually going to put it in, oh, it's heavy. It's actually really, really heavy. I'm not even gonna wait for it to heat up because I'm gonna go work out for about an hour. And so I think that'll be perfect time to let my zucchini get soft and get everything nice and warm. Oh shoot, I forgot I left that in there. So I'm gonna heat that up for about an hour. Now let's go work out. Rio, are you ready to go work out? Say no, Mom, I want a treat. Mama's gonna give you a treat, okay? Let's go get a treat. Let's go. I keep their treats in one of the closets. We still haven't given Asher his like ginormous bone for the holidays. Okay, what are we gonna give y'all? We haven't tried these. These are candy cane chews. I want to give them something that's gonna take them a while, so they can have something to do while I work out. Yeah, I know. Isn't this pathetic? I keep so much stuff. I just buy stuff for them. Let's try one of these. We'll each give you a slow roasted hide, highly digestible. Lay down, Rio. Get in your bed. Sit down. They want no treat. Asher's good. There's your treat, Ash. It's like some big rawhide. You don't know if you like it? There you go. There's yours, Rio. You guys smell it, because you know Mama loves to poison you. Okay. Now they'll just lay in their beds outside my gym. Gives them something to do while I work out. Okay, let's get to it. Oh, Rio got to roll over it like he killed it. Do your dogs do that? Asher doesn't, but Rio always does it. So this is the second week of this program, and it's day 2. And I've been lifting really, really heavy, way more than I usually do. So it's time to get warmed up. my warm-up exercises, and I'm gonna start my first block, and it's 3 exercises, and I'll do 3 sets of it. So I'm gonna do RDLs, and then overhead press RDLs, and then like jump lunges or something. So I'll show you one full round, but just know I also repeated that 2 more times. Okay, I'm 20 minutes in and I'm on to block 2, and this round has 3 sets, 2 exercises each set. First exercise is this step up, both sides of your legs. I'm not very good at this one. It's just a little high for me. If I had something lower, that would be better, but I just don't have anything. And then we're gonna do seated row. So, and then we'll do block 3 next. But right now, block 2. And that row is hard on my grip. Okay, I'm 34 minutes in it right now, and I'm about to start block 3, which block 3 will have 2 exercises, and I'll repeat it 3 times. The exercises are a chop, they call it, and then a one-arm suitcase deadlift, I think. And just because I'm not sweating, don't think I'm not working. I just naturally do not sweat a lot. I overheat really easily for that reason. But I'm definitely tired. My heart rate's been like 150. And then a cool down and I'm done. So I'll show you the end stats. I finished my workout. Do you see that? 48 minutes, 308 calories. Needed to stop it. So my average heart rate, it was 125, but that's with like a 7-minute warm up and 7-minute cool down. So that is how much I lifted today, 11,621. Oh, there's a bigger number, sorry. So this is just an estimate. My watch is more accurate because it has my heart rate. But if you go, you can look at my moves. So it has all the 3 sets. Oh, I did 4 sets of that first one. And I went up in reps, so it went down in weight. But I think the other ones, that's what that block did. But the other 2 blocks stayed the same amount of reps and the same amount of weight. So it gives you a ton of information, which is why I like it. And then it tells you, oh, look at all my muscles that are sore or going to be sore. And then when you finish, this is the big part. It adds my volume I did today. That'll only change if it's a new week. And then I'll go to 31. And then, oh man, my strength score went down. I have no idea why that is, but that's okay. I don't focus on that too much. I wanted to turn it around. So yeah, I don't focus on the strength score on tonal for 2 reasons. One is at the beginning, I really focused on it and I felt like I was lifting way heavier weights for exercises and not keeping good form or not learning good form. And the second reason is tonal tells me with that strength score that I am stronger than like all but 1% of women. Like I'm in the 99th percentile. I've never lifted weights before. I do not believe as a 41-year-old woman that is only lifted weights for like a year or so that I could be stronger than 99% of females out there. So I don't trust it. But I think it's a good base from where you start to where you go, but not to compare against other people. Okay, let's go see about dinner. Okay, it definitely smells good in my kitchen. Let's see if it looks good. I'm starving, so I'm so ready to eat. Okay, it kind of looks dry. I probably should have thought about that, but it's okay. Okay, so it's really just the top that looks dry. There's actually a ton. Can you see all that liquid? There's actually a ton of liquid, which is what I expect with all those mushrooms and the zucchini in there. So hopefully it's really good. However, I will say I probably should have, thinking back, Yeah, so if I would have really thought this through, what I would have done is taken out the casserole and set it at room temperature, probably about 30 minutes, and then just popped it in the oven for like high heat for like less time. That way that already cooked meat wouldn't have got dried out. But I don't mind, we're gonna eat it, it is what it is. And I figured out the points on this recipe. So if this whole pan only feeds 4, it's 12 points. But I think we're definitely gonna get 5 servings, if not 6. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to put it on my plate and see, but I'll show you that once I have it plated up. And I'm gonna put avocado on top, just sliced avocado. And this is the best large spatula ever. It's from Pampered Chef and I love it. So let's see, how do I wanna do this? I think, so I know this is 2 right here. Make sure I don't touch it. Whoa! I almost made a huge mess there. Did you see that? I'm gonna put the top. I'm gonna move the top ones down here, just so they get the juice. There we go. Whoopsie. My husband will never know. I'll give him those. I actually want some of this juice on mine because that's all, you know, that's the enchilada sauce and the water from the zucchini. So I'm just gonna do like that. It's not grease. That turkey was already really dried out. So I'm just gonna, and I highly suggest you weigh your avocado rather than just putting like 1/4 of avocado in there. You get way more bang for your buck. I wish I had a scale that had a platform. Once I put stuff on my scale, it's really hard for me to see the numbers. So a lot of times I take something else, put it down, and then put my plate. So now I can see my numbers. Perfect avocado too. Doesn't it look delicious? My arms are like jello right now. Okay. Ah, that's perfect for me. Perfect amount. So I save this rest of it for my husband when he comes home. And that is 37 grams of avocado. And I'm like pretty certain that that is 2 points. Could only be 1. I'm not too sure. I'll have to check. But I'm one of those people that thinks you have to absolutely salt and pepper your avocado. So that's what I'm doing. Should have used my normal pepper shakers. But okay, so I went back in the recipe that I built this morning to change this from 4 to 5 servings because we're definitely going to get 5. It's actually a little more over 5 because this is 3 of them. Originally I'd counted for 4 of them per serving, but I had thought it was 13 points when it was 4 servings, but it wasn't. I actually had 3 servings in. So if this whole tray altogether was 4 servings, it's 10 points, but now that I made it 5, this is only 8 points plus my avocado. So that's really good. Okay, friends, it's time for a sweet treat, and I am craving apple nachos. I just have an apple, and I did peel it. I don't really like the outside of an apple. I have no idea what, oh shoot, I have no idea what kind of apple it is. It didn't have a sticker, and I bought it like a long time ago. But I'm gonna add probably a whole serving of the sugar-free caramel. That's 38 grams. Let's see. I do like, I will not need 38 grams. It was a little apple. So I'm actually going to use, that's 20, maybe just a little more, maybe like 25 grams. I do like a lot. Okay, that'll be plenty. So that's only 20 grams. And then I like to top mine with these little nuts. These are like for ice creams and stuff, but I really like them. I found them at Walmart, and I'm only going to do about 10 grams. which they're so finely diced that 10 grams is a lot of these. Like that's only 7. Okay, there we go. There's 10. Clear out my scale again. And then Lily's bacon chips, I'm going to use, I have salted caramel, but you know what? I'm just going to use these. I'm going to use 1 serving, which is like 14 grams. Okay, 14 grams. That's quite a few chocolate chips. And then for some Ready Whip, I just put it in the middle. Ah, it's almost empty. Well, how sad is that? And you can have a ton of this for 0 points. It's only 5 calories for 2 tablespoons. So that was like nothing. So this won't even count as points. And I better add this to my grocery list. So I'll put all that in and put it on the screen, how many points it comes up to. If I had to guess, it's going to be 4 points. I set my camera up and that's how Rio got in. Oh. Okay, Rio wanted to tell y'all bye apparently. But I'm ending the video. It's about 9 o'clock and I'm about to go shower and get ready for bed. But those apple nachos were so freaking yummy. I will say though, I didn't need near that many chocolate chips. They ended up being 6 points. But if I did it again, I'd take a point off and not put as many chocolate chips because I just didn't need them. But other than that, I'm ending the day with 28 or 29. I'll put it up. I can't remember. 28 or 29 points. Which, if you remember, I'm on maintenance now, so I'm getting 30 points a day. But I realized when I set my maintenance, I didn't realize how much it changed my weeklies. So I now also get 28 weeklies. So I'm not sure. I'm going to give this at least a month and see how I am eating about 30 points a day with weeklies and see what I'm doing. Because I'm kind of scared that that's a little too much because I'm also getting, on days I'm lifting, I'm getting about 5 to 6 points for fit points those days. And other days I'm getting like 2 to 3. So that would be a ton of points. So I may need to, even on maintenance, just down it a little. I don't know. I may play with that in a little while. But when I defaulted to maintenance, it defaulted to 29 points and I upped it to 30 because I was lifting. Excuse me. But now I'm thinking that was probably way too much. If anyone else is on maintenance, let me know. Do you just do the default? This is my first year trying maintenance. If you watched my 2023 quarter 1 health goals, you'll know my primary focus is not to lose weight, but to eat healthy and also gain muscle. So that's what I'm trying to do. So anyways, I'm super full. I'm going to go brush my teeth and get in bed. Bye.